Boom, boom. This is Kendra. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. All right, I got a few messages from some people asking me if I was still playing Mobile Legends Adventures. The answer to that question is yes, I do play that. I don't normally do, I do a video on it occasionally, but since I've got some people asking about, how my account's doing, and whether or not it's something that you want to play. I'll go ahead and show you a little bit about what I've got going on here and why I think it's definitely something that you should consider playing. I prefer, first, as I've said before, graphically I prefer it over AFK Arena. I just don't find AFK Arena to be that attractive in terms of its interface. Also, if you're going to play it on a computer, even if you're going to play it on a computer, like I'm running this on BlueStacks right now, it's still got the center screen. You can't fill in the side screens because it won't run in landscape format, so you have to do it in portrait, which leaves two blank slots on the side, which makes that annoying. So it's not something I like to play on the emulator. But that's one of the reasons that I was looking for something different. I was looking for something that was sort of kind of like AFK Arena, but something that was a little more user friendly in terms of graphically and also in terms of playing the game. I played AFK Arena quite some time. I was probably played it for about a year and a half. Got a lot of the characters. Had a couple characters up to Mystic and stuff, but the main characters that you need, which is the two top levels, the Ascended characters, were very difficult to get. They were unobtainable in the events. They had them as rewards, but you just couldn't get them unless you had a really high count, and which would defeats the whole purpose of getting the upper level characters if if you're having to throw an account that is just as powerful just to get them. It just doesn't seem like it would be something useful. So I went looking for something else in terms of something that had the offline capability, and that's when I stumbled across Mobile Legends Adventures. A lot of people playing the game. It's pretty much AFK Arena. They've got pretty much the same events. They're just named different, but they play the same. Same type of options. But the leveling up of the characters is much easier in this game, and you can actually get the top tier characters fairly easy in each event. And just an example is this one here. So the top tier heroes are the Order and the Chaos heroes, which are these right here. They just came out with a couple of new ones. They came out with Char here. She's brand new. Martis is pretty new too, and Tia is new as well. So they had Lennox, Gavana, Garamet, Zask, and Yuzong. Those are characters that were in the game when I started playing several months ago, and since then they've introduced Tia, Martis, and Char, and all these are of course Order or Chaos characters. So they're expanding their upper level Ascended characters. That's why these characters listed at the top of the screen here, because those are the most powerful ones. You want to those powerful team comps are the ones that have those in them. So those are the ones that you're shooting for. Now Tia here is one of is as I said, the new character. They offered her an event if you did they had an event up here, and you just played the event. Actually, I think it was down here, and you got the character if you completed the event. It was completable based on your level. I didn't have too much for trouble getting through it, so I was able to get her that way. Now, the event that they've got going on currently is the Gifts from Snow Elves is the event going on, and as you can see, they're offering actually three top line characters, two Order characters, and a Chaos character. Karamat is a free character. You get her when you start the game. They give you to her, and she's not a bad character in terms of creating your Order and Chaos team. They'll always have. She's 9 times out of 10 you'll see her as an event reward, and she's easy. As you can see, she's only 600. So you can get her, and you can pretty much bring her up pretty fast in terms of leveling her up and being one of the top characters of your team. Okay, and she's not a bad character. But as you can see, the two top characters, these are the top characters here. Now, this right here is Zask, as I mentioned before. That's one of the rewards that I'm actually not going to take him. I'm going to take Tia, and the reason for that is because if you go into the suburb and go into the arena, they have the Brawl Arena down here, which is you know, you just earn these coins by playing it. But you can get Zask right here in the Brawl shop for 250,000 Brawl coins. Okay, and this resets quite frequently. It refreshes. So I'm almost there. I'm almost at 160. I got him. I already have him once, and this is where I got him from. So I'm not going to focus on that as of right now, simply because I can get him there. So I don't see the need to get him in the event because Tia is not offered anywhere else. So you want to get Tia. So I'm going to do an exchange for her. Do I have enough to get? It looks like I have enough to snatch up some other items, which I'll take a look at a little bit later. But now I have, I got a copy of Tia, and because I got a copy of her the first time, I can now raise her to Mystic, just like that. So that's how easy it is. You only need to get 2 copies of the character to take him to Mystic. And then to take him up a level, you need once she's 1, you'll need 2 other. But I won't need 2 copies of her. All I'll need is, for instance, this character. The only thing I need to bring him up to 2 is just 2 of the same faction. Okay, so I don't need to get that character again and then raise that character up again to combine it with the other character to raise that one character's level. I can use any of the characters within the faction for one of the level ups on this. So that's another thing that makes it a little bit easier. It's a lot. You don't have to get as many copy of the characters to get up to the full level. I already have 1/4 Mystic here. Zylong, he's one of the best characters in the game. When you get to 4, you actually get a weapon for them. This is a special weapon. So this is a really powerful weapon. But I've already got him, as you can see, I've already got him up to 4. So that makes him extremely powerful. And as you can see, other team, I've already got a bunch of 2s. I'm focusing on my main faction is Marshall, which is this right here. I have a pretty good faction team in the Marshall. If we go to the campaign here, I'm already up to 23, or is it 22? Where am I at? 22 or 23? I'm at 23:11. I need to get up to 23:15 because that's when I open up a new slot inside of the press. So as you can see, I'm running a Marshall team. I've got him up front primarily because he's in order chaos. This is the character I got when I started the game, actually. So I have him, even though he's extremely strong. And this is my other team. All these are Marshall characters. So I get the Marshall buff. Deploy 4 heroes of the same type and obtain an attribute bonus. So I'm getting this right here, 20 plus 20%. There's another good Marshall called Akko. I think Aki. I think it's Akko. But I haven't managed to get much of him yet. But he's in the shop. I'm thinking about maybe going for him. But as you can see, this is my Marshall team, and as you can see, they do pretty good. And I haven't spent I spent 99 cents when I first downloaded the game just to get one of the characters that they had, which I don't even use. But it was 99 cents to get the character, and you got a bunch of crystals. So I went ahead and purchased it just because for the crystals, actually. But yeah, but that's all I've spent on the game. I haven't spent anything else on any of the other options. I haven't felt the need to. I mean, I can get the characters inside the event. I don't need to spend any money to do that, as long as I play the game consistently. The dailies on this game take maybe 25-30 minutes to complete all your dailies. You need to do your dailies. That's 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 the truth on any game, because simply because of the fact that you need to do those dailies, because that's where they give you the rewards, and that's how you level up your character much easily if you're doing the dailies. And I'm going to show you another reason that you want to do dailies in this right here. As soon as this level finishes up here. Where am I at right now? I'm at 2313. Hopefully I can get 2 more wins, that I'll get to 2315, and I'll open up a slot inside of the I think it's like a church or prayer house or something like that. It's where you can. It's the same function that they have. They have the same functionality in AFK Arena. It's where the actual you can make one of the character, even if you can make the character all the same level. You put 5 characters in the main slots. So this is going to be close right here. Yeah, it's going to be a hard one. Although there doesn't seem to be anybody that's troublesome like Alice. She's troublesome simply because she's pretty much OP, and she's really hard to kill. She always goes down last, and the only way to really beat her is to team up on her. If you don't have 2 or 3 characters going at her, you're not going to kill her. She's just going to wear you down. So it looks like I'm not quite able to beat this, and that's because I might not be able to beat this because Garchuk there. See, they got this. Yeah, it's too much of a tank right here in the front. I can't get back to the back line. See, he's my 4-star character, that's why. So he's definitely my strongest character, but they're putting him to sleep. So he's not able to attack as much as he normally would, and then you got the healing going on. We might get lucky here. Yeah, got lucky. So that was pretty good. Yeah, so now I'm at 2315, so I have an option. So it's called it's called Holy Sanctuary is what it's called. And you can put a character in here, and the character will receive the 140 blessings. We'll put her in here. She's OP. So once you've got her in here now, so this is the same functionality that you see from AFK Arena. I think it's called I think they call it Sanctuary in AFK Arena 2. I think. Don't hold me to that. But anyway, you put the your characters in here, and all the characters are the lowest character in here is what all the other characters. So I've got all these others at 140, even though they're not in here, but they're all leveled up to 140, so I can use them at 140 just because I have 5 characters in here. So you're allowed to have multiple characters leveled up to whatever the level is in here. I need to do some rearranging because I need to put some other characters in there in the slots to actually continue to do it, because I've got some characters that are above above 140. I've got I need to rearrange them around a little bit and see if I can't start making some teams that are above 140, but it's going to be a while before I'm actually able to do it. But yeah, so that's Holy Sanctuary. So they have the same option in AFK Arena. So if you've seen AFK Arena, you're familiar with that type of game mechanic. So but yeah, I just like this game. A lot more in terms of that. Now, another thing that I like about this game is the daily questing. You have the option to get skins for your characters, and they don't cost anything. The library right here. As you get a character to a certain level, I think it's 2 stars, they become eligible to get skins. I've got numerous skins for my character. So as these characters, I've already got one for so long. I'll show you that here shortly. But as you see, you level up, all these will become available. Okay, and you have to get a certain level with the character before you're actually able to get this. And you can synergize these skins. Like I've got Xylong's skin, but if I get 2 other skins for this, I can do it. And multiple skins for this. As you get the skins, you can make synergies, which make your character more powerful. See, I've got Freya's skin right there. I've got Valor's skin right there. Saber and what's her name? Lolita. So I've got the skins for all these characters, and I did not have to pay for these. I just got them for free. As you do your daily quests, you actually get the coins automatically. You get 10 skin coins right here every day that you complete. Once you complete all of your daily quests, you have to complete them all to get this, but it's not hard. I said it takes like 25 minutes to complete them all. And these are the requests. These are event rewards, so you won't see those except when an event's up. But yeah, so you get this skin trial point, and you use that to this, and that will allow you to complete through. And it's not hard. It's very normal. You just have to use that character in a battle, but all of your characters will be the same as the enemy, so it makes it an even match. So as long as you have a fairly decent team, you shouldn't have any trouble. I've never actually lost one of the trials I'm going through on any of the characters I've got, and like I said, I've got like 5 skins, and they're really cool skins. I'll show you some of them here. So the first, I've got Zilong skin, so you can see that's a pretty cool skin, and you get points for these skins. Okay, these skins they do have stats, but because you can get them free, that's fine. I got Freya's. So as you can see, that's a pretty cool skin. I like that. And I've got Lolita's. As you can see, that's a pretty cool skin too. See, nice, colorful. So she's blue normally, and so they made it a little fancier. I've got Vexana's. It's got a cool little snake on the top there. So as you can see, they give the skins. They give you this free. I got Saber skin. So these are all skins that I got free. I didn't have to pay anything for these. I just had to go through the actual thing. And I'm working on Esta's right now, and then I'm going to go for Clint's. Clint's pretty cool. Clint is he's one of the newer characters that came out with it. They came out like 3 or 4 months ago. This guy's a tank. Very hard to kill, but most importantly, he does a ton of damage because he has like a gun and he's shooting the gun, so he does a lot of damage from a distance. He's one of the highest direct damage dealers in the game, and he's a marshal, so I've been trying to get him. You know, he was a new character. As they enter new characters, a lot of times they'll make the character accessible. For instance, like Angela if you did the special event when she came out, as was Odette, but they didn't. You know, Clint was one of the ones that they didn't really offer much for. So I had to just get him through the draws, which I managed to do. You'll get tons of crystals for your draws. You won't have any trouble. You won't have any trouble whatsoever getting draws on a daily basis. You simply just go into the Wishing Shrine. You got premium summons, miracle summons, friendship summons, and you'll get, you know, as you get the crystals, you can do a draw. Like I've got enough to do a draw right now. You can get a 5-star on that one. But you get these. These right here are used to level up those special weapons that you have once you get to 4-star. So nothing to combine, but yeah. So combining is just super easy. It's just super easy to fuse characters and get them up level. So I like this game much nicer. Get in a good guild, and you won't have any trouble. There's guild bosses. You get guild parties where you get guild coins. So they have a guild war function, so you can fight against other guilds. We do it pretty good. We usually win most of our guild wars. So they got stuff. They got market. I'm up to where I'm starting to receive the you know, mystic gear. As you level up in the game and as you get to certain levels, see as you can see, I've got mostly mystic. This stuff will be replaced with mystic stuff as well too once I get up probably 34. The entire shop will be all mystic gear, and you can purchase this stuff with crystals. And like I say, you get a bunch of crystals, so it's not really a problem. Okay. And that's the final level of gear that you want to put on your characters. So I'm to the point where I'm starting to get that right now, so I'm using it as well. So I just like the game a lot better. So it's what I've been playing. You can hire characters from within here, and you can use these characters to help you out, because as you can see, these are max characters here that the others are maxed up. So you could just, you just tap one. Let's see if I got another marshal. Her gives it Zilong, even though I got Zilong, but this one here is a little bit stronger than mine. So, and you can use these characters in the battle. You can't, that's one of the things I don't like about it. You can only use them for like, once. So it's really not that important. So I just make sure that, once I got the character, I make sure I use it on something that I need it on. Yeah, and then you can always reapply for them. It's not like once you use them, they're gone forever. You just reapply. I like her. She's extremely a good character. I've got her, and I'm working on leveling her up. What I like about her, I'm going to heroes here, is the fact that she throws out this web. Or actually, I don't think it's a web. I think it's a flower. Actually, let me see if I can find her in here. There she is. Hi, Abby. I think it's a flower or something. Yeah, it's a flower. She throws this flower out, and it hits the enemy and it puts them, encases them inside of the thing, and they can't do anything. They're immobilized. So it makes, and it procs quite often. It's one of the most proccing skills I've seen. So I'm working on getting her up. If I was unable to get Tia, which I did, I was going to get him because she was in here as well, right here. I was going to snatch her up. If I wasn't able to get 900 and can only get 600 or 700 or 800, I was just going to snatch her up and go ahead and do it. But I managed to get Tia. Tia, she has a Gatling gun. When her ultimate procs, she just hovers up in the air and she just shoots off like from these lightning bolts that just zap right into people, and she'll burn you down very quick. So she's a pretty powerful character. But as I said, that's the way it's supposed to be. So it's called her ultimate. I'd like to see, could we get to actually see her ultimate in action? I don't see where I can actually get her. I think there's a way to do it, but I don't know where it's at. But you see her in action. But she does a ton of damage. So getting her up. I'm just making them up as I level them up. I like to actually. I think it might be right here. Yeah, right here. So this is it. So see, she just hovers in the air. See, and she just and she burns you down. See, she burns you down very fast. The first time I saw it was I actually pulled her inside of the event. You have in suburbs, you have the labyrinth. The labyrinth is basically just where you just it's basically a floor game where you just go through the floors, and as you go through the floors, you get rewards, and they offer you characters throughout the game. You'll see a pot where you can pull in a character, and they offered her a couple of times, and so I got her just to see what she could do, and I cleared 9 with her because she was just burning down enemies left and right. So she's pretty powerful. So if you're looking for a character, so I'm glad I'm actually got to to level her up. But yeah, it's just I just like this game. I like the graphics better. It's got the same stuff as AFK Arena. They got a few more options in terms of guild wars and whatnot, and you can get their top level characters through the events without having to spend any money to do it. It's just easily obtainable, as you can see right there. I got more than enough that was needed to actually get the character, so they're very generous, and that's the way I've gotten all of those characters. I've got several of the high level characters, the Order and Chaos characters, through the events. You get them in the draws every now and then, but they're very, very, very rare in the drawing because they are upper level characters. But in an event, you're guaranteed to get them. So that's why I've been, last 3 events they've had, I've gotten a character, an Order of Chaos character in that event. So yeah, that's how you build them up, and that's the max team. But the martial team is working well for me, as you can see. I'm progressing through the game fairly easy, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so that's it. So that's it. An update for the people who are interested. But yeah, I am still playing it. I do play it daily. I get up in the morning, knock out my dailies in like 20-25 minutes, something very, very quickly. And then if there's something going on, like a special event or something, I'll do that. In this case, the event was actually just doing your dailies. You got the rewards from your dailies. So there wasn't anything special I had to do on this Gifts from the Snow Elves event. So, but yeah, it ends today. So, but I got everything I needed, so I'm happy. So yeah, so I'm going to continue playing it. I do like it. It's enjoyable. I like to have some type of mobile offline game that earns rewards for you while you're away. And I did like the format that AFK Arena had. It was just graphically, and it just seemed to me like they wanted to spend money, and people spend money on AFK Arena, a lot of money. Some of my friends who play it have dropped down quite a bit of cash on it. I've actually had a few of them have actually switched over to this simply because they could still get upper level higher tier teams without having to spend a lot of money to do it. you know. So, but yeah, AFK Arena still has a good following. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. So, all right. So thanks a lot for watching the game, or for watching the video, and remember to subscribe to my channel. You know, once you've subscribed, you'll see a bell. If you click on that bell, it'll notify you each time I do drop a video, and I try to post at least daily. I like to get out one or two, but you know it's difficult because I play so many games. You know, work and stuff getting in the way, so it's difficult to get out multiple videos. But I do try to get at least one a day, and a lot of times if I have free time, I'll drop out another one as well. So I'm going to be doing another one today on Destiny Child because the Ragnarok season's almost over. So I wanted everybody to get in there and knock that stuff out before it ends so they can get their rewards. All right. So again, thanks a lot for watching the video. Go ahead and put a like on it if you do like it. Share it if you want. Kind of problems at all with that. And yeah, like I say, subscribe and click on the bell to get notified each time I drop the videos. This is Kenrier coming at you from the corner, signing out.